Hi, Alan. Nice to see you again. How are you today?
Not bad. I'm doing a little better than the last time I was here.
That's good to hear. So last time you were having a bit of a crisis, getting kicked out of your house, but served with a protection order. We talked about getting a lawyer. Have you looked into that more, or have you done that yet?
No, I haven't quite got the lawyer yet. I did. I got a new phone, and I got called. Got in contact with the police department, and they asked me where I was staying, and they sent an officer over and served me with a protection order after work one day.
Okay, so you have an upcoming court date for that then?
It's in 28 days, something like that.
Okay, so you should probably getting a lawyer to talk to about this, so that way you can be prepared. So you have somebody in mind, or are you going to go with a court appointed?
No, I can't get a court appointed because I where I work and I make too much income for that.
Okay.
But I'm kind of putting it. I just hate the idea of going to see a lawyer.
I know, but now you have you have basically about 4 weeks to get it done, and I mean, if you consider like the importance of this, getting everything you need taken care of, and make sure you're covered. I mean, have you considered ramifications if you don't get this done in time?
Yeah, I guess if I don't go get a lawyer, I might get pretty screwed in court by my wife. I have a hard time doing that. I've never trusted lawyers in my life. I've never had to deal with them. I just don't trust them. I mean, there are politicians. How can you trust anybody that's a politician? So, yeah, I understand. The problems, if I don't get one, could be a lot worse. And they do. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong, so at least I should be able to get one that be able to fight this protection order anyway and get that off my back.
All right, so that's something that you should probably get on pretty soon, so that way they can be well prepared for your case, and so you can be prepared, so you know what all your rights, and if any questions you might have, so they have time to look into your case and answer and tell you what's best, or for you to decide together what's best for you and for your future. So
right. Yeah, right now I'm not seeing much of a future. It's going to be pretty bleak with having a lot. I don't even know if I'll be able to get any of the stuff that I've had for over 35 years being married. Jeez, that's a long time.
Well, when you talk to your lawyer, he or she could probably help you figure out what you can do, and like as far as your belongings, what your rights are. So it's important that you get with them, and I mean. Yeah,
I've even put off going to find a place. I had a guy I know. He offered to let me sleep on his couch in the basement, and I took him up on it. I just don't want to deal with all this stuff right now, and even trying to find a place just seems like it's overwhelming.
So is this short term, or is there any kind of
no,
for this?
He didn't really specify, because he only has a kid on the weekends right now. He's divorced a couple of years, and he said I don't use my basement. I've got a couch down there. You're more than welcome. And I took him up on the offer.
Okay, but have you considered for long term for your own personal needs and for?
No, I really haven't. I've been. I just have a hard time concentrating on anything, getting anything done. Like going to get a lawyer. I just don't. I've been putting it off, and the same thing goes with trying to get a place to live. I just can't seem to wrap my head around this.
Well, you've like I said, like you understand the ramifications. You understand, the importance of this, so that way you can, start getting back on your feet. You still have your job, right? Have you gotten your money situation?
Well, I've got,
how's-
the payroll at the mill, it takes about a week to 2 weeks for them to change things like routing numbers, which is what I had to do. I had to change a routing number for my pay stubs. So this past paycheck still went into the account, but it went from that account right into her new account before I could get to the bank. So I didn't have any control over that. I just lost it. I just lost that week's pay. So this week should be into my new account. So I'll start actually getting money again. I haven't had any, so.
Okay, have you talked to the bank about that? If that's even
Yeah,
if that's
yeah,
your
because, yeah, I know it's my income, but it was a joint account.
income? Right.
So where the routing was going into a joint account, she had just as much right as I did to take the money out.
Okay.
And where I was working Thursday during the day, she was able to go down first thing in the morning and change and get the money out of the account.
Okay. So are you able to get your needs met for the time being
I'm
until?
still using the credit card, and that's why I really haven't looked for any place to live, because I really don't want to take a cash advance on a credit card. It'll kill me on interest rate. And the guy that he is letting me live in his basement right now told me that he went through a lot of hell with his divorce, and that he's happy to be able to help me out. So
So you're with somebody that's been through the same thing, but you feel safe, that you feel.
I feel comfortable because when he went through his, I tried to help him out as much as possible, and he's kind of like paying me back now.
Okay. I mean, have you discussed with him if this is could be a long-term situation? If you could, rent from him once you're got back on your feet, or have you?
I haven't even thought of that. That might be an interesting thing to bring up, because his basement isn't really finished, but it looks like he wants it to be finished. So maybe I could do something like that to help, defer the cost and.
Yeah, if you could help pay for it, or
Yeah.
if you can do some of the work yourself to
Well,
to help
like
improve.
I do all that work, so I'd be able to, do all that.
Which that could improve his value, and
Right.
could also give you something to do, keep your mind off of things, but also just keep you focused.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that might be a good idea to try to see if I can live there, talk to him about, maybe options of maybe doing some work around the house, and maybe not having to look for an apartment, right away,
So it seems you have a place, and you could potentially be a long-term solution. And the other thing that's been seeming like it's been important right now is your court date. So do you feel that you're ready to go find a lawyer, or do you feel you know what you need to do?
Yeah, I understand I need to go find a lawyer. Finding a lawyer, that's going to be an interesting thing, because I don't have any contacts with that type of people that would need a lawyer.
Okay, so would you like us to help you find some local lawyers to help you with these kind of cases?
Yeah, if you guys have any idea of anybody in the area that I can go see,
Yeah, we can.
I'd be more than happy. I mean, one lawyer to me is as good as another, but I know that's not the real case.
Right, I'm sure we can look into information as far as what's available for you, as far as maybe like a sliding income thing with your current situation, with you only having access to your credit card, like of ways that you can cover the lawyer for now until
Right.
the future. So until you get your income sorted out, which it seems like you said, which should be in the coming weeks with your new routing number and everything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
So you got a plan for your basic feature for court with the lawyer, and then for your housing. It seems pretty settled right now. Is there anything else that we need to talk about today?
No, not right now. I'm just kind of between that and trying to keep my job straight, you know, it's enough on my plate right now. Just a lot going on mentally. I mean, you start to wonder about a lot of things after your worlds get turned upside down.
Yeah, and it's normal to, you know, have a little bit of chaos going on in your head, you know, when there's a lot going on, and you know, and something major, unexpected happens in your life. So
yeah, it really is a major disaster for me.
yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
good luck, and I'll see you next time.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.